Good day, grade 3 pupils. Welcome to our lesson for English 3, Quarter 1, Week 6, Day 2. Our topic for today is Reading Sight Words and VCCV Word Patterns. At the end of the lesson, the learners will be able to recognize grade 3 level appropriate sight words correctly through reading, writing, listening, and speaking activities. Pronounce and spell words with VCCV vowel consonant vowel patterns, meaning based on their structure specific word patterns accurately and legibly. Construct sentences that draw conclusion and use time order transition with clarity and supporting evidence from the text. Activating prior knowledge. Can you still recall the story about Emma? Let's answer the following questions. Before we read the story again, let's talk about your experiences. When you heard an echo, what does it sound like? Did you enjoy listening to an echo and why? Lesson Purpose Intention. Today, you will learn about words with a special pattern called VCCV. These are words that have a vowel consonant vowel arrangement, as in the word once or echo. So, you have to note those words found in the story. Are you ready to find VCCV words? Draw conclusion and read sentences found in the story. Let's get started! Before we listen to the story again, we will first work on unlocking some words that are found in the story. These words will help us understand the text better. Lesson Language. Let's begin by filling in the blanks with the appropriate words from the box. Listen carefully as I read each sentence. You will choose the correct word from the box to complete the sentence. Let's start. Number 1. When I shouted in an empty gym, I heard an blank. Number 2. He used the eraser to blank the mistake she made in her drawing. Number 3. He blank visited a magical place filled with wonders. Number 4. Blank, we start on this project. Let's check if we have all the necessary materials. And number 5, we have blank a solution to the problems after hours of brainstorming. Echo means it is a repeated sound caused by the reflection of sound waves from a surface back to the listener. Undo means to erase or remove something that was done mistakenly or incorrectly in order to correct it. Once means one time or on one occasion in the past. Before means earlier in time or prior to something else happening. Found means discovered or came across on something after searching or exploring. Great job, everyone! Now that you have already know the meaning of these words, you will have a better understanding of the text. Reading the key ideas then. Do you recall the amazing story Emma's Science Adventure, The Magic of Numbers and Echoes? You will have the chance to retell this fantastic story using the pictures provided. Here are the pictures. The first picture is a young girl holding a device along the school corridor. Number 2. A young girl looking at the board with the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 written on it. Number 3. A young girl watches her teacher clap her hands. Number 4, a young girl reads number 6785 on the board. And number 5, a teacher telling a student to break down the numbers 6785 like this. After retelling the story, let's answer the following questions. Number 1. What is an echo and how does it happen? Number 2. How does the special device that Emma has helped her with learning? Number 3. What did Emma learn about the number? For developing understanding of the key idea STEM, ask the following questions. What did Emma hear when the teacher clapped her hands in the experiment? Good, it is an echo. Number 2, how many times did Emma's teacher clap her hands? That's right, only once. Number 3, what should Emma do to fix her mistakes and try again? That's right, it is to undo. Try to answer number 4 and 5. How did practicing with the undo device affect Emma's confidence in reading numbers? Number 5. What do you think Emma's journey through numbers and science teaches us? For deepening understanding of the key idea STEM, read the words on the board. What word pattern can we find in the following words? Echo, once, and undo. Let's find out. Vowel for letter E, consonant for letter C, consonant for letter H, and vowel for letter O. Once, it also has VCCV pattern. Vowel for letter O, consonant for letter N, consonant for letter C, and vowel for letter E. Undo also has a VCCV pattern. Vowel for U, consonant for N, consonant for D, and vowel for O. For the next activity, you will clap your hands if the words has a VCCV words pattern and shake your hands if the words that does have a VCCV pattern. Let's start. Clap. Very good. Shake your hands. Edge. Very good. Clap, clap, clap. Make. That's correct. Wiggle your hands. Axel. Clap, clap, clap. Emma. Clap, clap, clap. Trap. Wiggle your hands. Into. Clap, clap, clap. Onto. Clap, clap, clap. Frog. Wiggle your hands. Undo. Clap, clap, clap. Once. Clap, clap, clap. Meet. Wiggle your hands. Let us practice using VCCB words and some basic sight words in the sentence. Number 1. Before you submit your assignment, make sure to undo any mistakes you have made. The VCCB word patterns we have in the sentence are before and undo. For number 2, Elsa decided to walk along the edge of the playground, moving fast to catch up with her friends. The VCCB words patterns are walk, edge, and fast. For number 3, Mike walked into the classroom to give her teacher the 8 books she borrowed from the library. The VCCB words pattern in the sentence are into, give, and ate. For number 4, after fixing the broken axle, they decided to wash the car again to make it shine. The VCCB words pattern in the sentence are axle, wash, again. For number 5, Emma found 5 shiny pebbles while exploring the beach. The VCCB words patterns in the sentence are Emma, found, and 5. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate VCCB words to complete the sentences. Choose the words in the box. So here are the following words: undo, Emma, edge, echo, into, once. For number 1, Blanc loves learning about science in her classroom. Number 2, when she shouted in the empty hallway, she heard an blank. Number 3, she stopped blank the lab, excited for the experiment. Number 4, Emma stood at the blank of the table to get a better view. And number 5, if Emma made a mistake on her homework, she used an eraser to blank it. Now let's go back to the questions about the story. Read the sentences. How did practicing with the undo device affects Emma's confidence in reading numbers? For number 2, what do you think Emma's journey through numbers and science teaches us? For number 3, how will understanding face value help Emma in her future studies? For number 4, what does Emma's excitement about learning suggest about her character? Remember, there are some answers to the questions that are not directly found in the story. Instead, we use information and clues from the text to draw conclusions. Making generalization. Let's answer. For reflection, I learned in today's lesson that blank. I realized that there are VCCB word patterns that I can say, read, and write like blank. To draw conclusions in the story, I need to blank. For evaluation, read the story and answer the questions that follow. In a small classroom, Nico loved to solve puzzles. One day, he found a challenging math problem on the board. 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 6, 7, 8, 9 equals. Nico wasn't sure at first, but he remembered his teacher's lesson about adding large numbers. He carefully lined up the digits and added them step by step. After double-checking his work, Nico proudly announced the answer: 9,134. Nico realized that math was like solving puzzles. He learned that with practice and patience, even difficult problems could be solved. Miko's journeys taught him that persistence and careful thinking were key to mastering math skills. Here are the questions. Number 1. What conclusion can you draw about Miko's approach in solving the math problem? Number 2. From Miko's experience, what can you conclude about the importance of practice in mastering math skills? Number 3. How did Miko's feelings change from the beginning to the end of the story? What conclusion can you draw from this change? Number 4. Based on Miko's journey in the story, what conclusion can you draw about the role of patience in problem solving? Number 5. What does Miko's realization about math being like solving puzzles suggest about his attitudes towards learning? For imitation, look for a short text to read. Then, practice drawing conclusion by writing sentences that explain what you think happens next or what the text implies. Great job today, everyone! You listened well, shared your thoughts, and worked hard. Keep up the good work. Always remember to read, learn, and have fun. See you next time!